Yeah. Good Monday morning, everybody. It is sunny in Florida already, man. I've been up since like 5 Central Standard Time, which would be 6 o'clock here. I set my alarm for like 6:45, man. I woke up at like 5, dozed back off for a minute, woke up. Well, I didn't really doze back off, I just kind of laid there. It's like an hour and 45 minutes, so that means I slept good, man. It means I got good rest in. I mean, I woke up way before the alarm, and then I feel good, bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, did my morning thing, did my pre-trip, got my coffee. So now we're heading into Clearwater, man. I tried to sleep in Tampa last night, and it just didn't happen, man. I pulled into the spot, and I had to pay for parking at a place I should have had to pay for parking if I would have stayed for longer than 2 hours, man. But this guy fucking pulls into the last fucking spot, man, and all the reserved parking was already booked, because you can go online and book that shit, and I hate it. I hate it, even though it's worked out in my favor a bunch, but I hate it. So I don't refuse to do it. I just hate it when it doesn't work in my favor. So, I mean, you know. So we had to drive 20 miles up the road to Dade City, Florida, which on my GPS kept saying San Antonio, Florida, but my receipt for when I had to pay for parking there was Dade City. So paid for parking there. I was already going to pay for parking at the other place, so I might as well pay for parking, because there was a couple spots open, man, but I didn't feel like super trucking my way into them spots, man. And there was all kinds of reserved parking left, so I just bought parking. Fuck it, $12, man, to know I have a spot and not have to worry about shit. I was good to go. But yeah, man, we're gonna go do this drop. Make it over, because I got one drop in Clearwater, and then I gotta shoot over to Tampa. So basically I gotta drive from Tampa to Clearwater, because I'm heading to Tampa now, but the first drop is in Clearwater, so I gotta hit Clearwater, then I gotta go over to Tampa to get unloaded and blah blah blah. So it's a pain in the ass. And then from there we'll see what we got going on, and we'll go on to somewhere else. See if Ray's in today. They're not there. They're on Central Standard Time, so Ray won't be until 7. So I'll let him get through the door and get his coffee and all that before I hit him up, because I need to get routed by the house so I can figure out this resume deal so that I can get that sent off, man. And you know, now I'm thinking about it, man, I didn't know my resume was, because I perused over it, man, and didn't see any mistakes that popped out of my brain. But you know, I was in a rush when I did it, man, and there's a lot of stupid little mistakes, and now I'm thinking that's probably why I didn't get the job with Airgas, or why they haven't called, is because my resume is a piece of shit, and they probably didn't even want to wipe their ass with it. So, you know, everything happens for a reason, man, and that's what it is. My beard is itchy. I showered last night, you know. I always scrub the old shits on it. I use Head & Shoulders, so I don't know, man. We'll probably hit up some lotion, man. And as you can see, I'm growing it again for now, just because I'm bored. I don't know, I had a gnarly beard growing, man. I found these pictures, actually. I forgot that I put them up here, and these were pictures from the wedding. But my beard was super gnarly, and dude, the sun is like right perfectly where y'all are. Hold on. I don't know what to do about that. But yeah, I had a big gnarly beard growing, but then I got tired of having the beard, And then, there, we'll just do that for now until I make this turn over here and kind of put the sun a little bit towards my back. Nope, that ain't working either. Fucking Florida! Alright. Goddamn sun. You're ruining my light on my camera light. But, I don't know, man. I guess we'll just end this shit out, man. I ain't got nothing going on yet. I haven't been doing the word, as y'all seen, man. I did post like an hour-long video. Viernes y Sábado Gigante. Con Don Rob. Don Roberto. But, hey, right on, man. Y'all be good, man. I'm gonna pay attention to this here motherfucking traffic, because it's getting thick now. So, love, peace, chick grease, man. I'll hit y'all up in a little while. Holla. Now, this is why I could do Tampa, boy. Look at all that water. Look at all that. Look at all that shit, man. That shit is some pimp shit right there. Straight up, man. There's that big ass bridge over there. I've seen Rich Piana talk about that bridge. But, man, straight up, man. That's fucking gangster shit, man. I love it. I fucking love it, man. I tell you. Who knows, man? Maybe the winds of life will bring me to good old Tampa. Who knows what's really going on, man? But it's definitely pimp shit down here, man. I could definitely dig it. I'm telling you, man, the chicks down here are fucking stupid hot too. I've done met 4 wives already. They're ex-wives now. So the chick at the gas station I was talking to in line last night, boy, god damn was she friendly. Whew, man, I'm telling you, she seemed disappointed when I told her I was from Texas, so yeah, she was probably hoping for the old number, I guess, or maybe I'm hoping that she was hoping for the number, but Texas is far from Florida, sweetheart. I'm sorry. You were stupidly sexy, though. So, right on. I thought I'd show y'all this, man. Look at that shit, man. It's beautiful, man. Beautiful shit. Hopefully I can make it famous one day. I'll move to Tampa. All right, y'all. Later. All right. Hello, everybody. So, I returned. We are in Clearwater, Florida. And it is awesome here. I like it. I like being near the water. It's cool. So I ended up getting to my place like 2 hours early, and they're like, dude, we don't unload till 10. Like, that's the fucking laws of the land. I was like, cool. I'm okay with that. I'm here. Like, I thought I was late. For some reason, I thought I had to be here at 8. It's like 8:30. I'm pulling up, 8:45, and I was stuck in traffic. You can't make a left in this place, so I had to, like, you know what I mean? And I got 70 feet worth of fucking truck, man, and that's not fun doing that shit. But I'm here. And we are making breakfast now. So as you can see, I got my deal going on. Got some of that, which I need to bust these yolks real quick. I like my yolks busted, man. I bust the yolks. And that's how I do my shit. So yeah, man, we're just kind of gonna chill out. The dude said he'd come and get me when it was time. So he was looking at me like I was crazy, and I was looking at him like he was going to be a dickhole, like, oh, you're fucking late, but, you know, he was like, hey, what's up, bud? So I'm like, hi, guy. How are you? So yeah, man, that's how today's going. I'm okay with it. Like I said, man, I slept fantabulous last night. Ate like a dickhead yesterday. Kinda. No, I did eat like a dickhead, but whatever. I fucking slept good, so that's winner chicken dinner. But yeah, so we're here now. I got some fun facts about Florida. Yay, because I'm on the floor. I really like it here. I don't know, I have to move here. Weather's nice. Women are fucking ridiculously stupid hot, man. I'm like fucking in puppy love with like everyone. But some fun facts about Florida. Alright, so Orlando attracts more visitors than any other amusement park destination in the U.S. I'm sure that has to do a lot with Universal Studios and what, Disneyland? So, you know, that's where motherfuckers are trying to be at. But, oh, I didn't put my sausage in my eggs. Anyways, Clearwater, where I'm at now, is the home of the most lightning strikes per capita in the U.S., man. So I guess lightning be striking twice up in this bitch. so that's kind of cool. I mean, these sons of bitches are right on the water, man. Straight up. They are right on the water. So I can understand that, man. Key West has the highest temp average. So that means it's always warm in that son bitch. That's Key West though, man. I mean, everybody knows Key West is the fucking gangster spot. So, and I found this fact interesting here too. Fort Lauderdale is known as the Venice of America because of its 185 miles of local waterways. So Fort Lauderdale would be cool to see. That'd be cool to see. That's what Miami-ish, right? Miami, Fort Lauderdale, I believe. That's Dade County. So, and I also read, and I didn't write it down, but Miami, you know, in the continental United States, Miami's like the farthest point south you can go. But out of all the states, Hawaii is actually further south than Florida. So I read that. I don't know if y'all knew that or not. I sure as shit didn't. I don't get to make it to Hawaii that much to know these things. So I would love to go to Hawaii though. I like Spam. Spam's like really popular in Hawaii, but a lot of it has to do with, you know, them not having like cows and shit. It's a lot easier to have pigs and chickens than it is cows, because cows require a lot of room as opposed to chickens that only require a coop, and pigs only require a pen. So it's a lot easier to have them two animals versus, you know, cows and shit. So got the tapatio. Julie and I have a song. We go tappa 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 tapatio for my taco, for my taco. Whoa. So yeah. God damn it. Goddamn tacos. Why you gotta be so good? But so yeah, man, we got a little fun facts going on. We're hanging out in beautiful Florida. I might be married by the time I leave this son of a bitch later, so I'll send y'all a card. I'll make sure I'll get it on YouTube's. Bobby met some random broad, got married. Well, that'd be the viral video. Met chick, got married in 5 minutes. Kind of like Vegas, but right on, man. I hope y'all are having a blessed Monday, man. Mine's going good. I can't complain. And right on, man. We'll see y'all later. Y'all be good. Peace. Oh, man. So we've done picked up batteries in Tampa. Now we're gonna head back to Troy. I'm pretty sure that the security guard for the battery place that I picked up at was probably a gangster at one time. I pull up and dude steps out, and then, you know, he takes all my stuff down. He's like, "Do you know where to go?" I was like, no, I've never been here before. Okay, you're gonna go up the hill. You're gonna pull around over. There's a yard guy. His name is Randy. All right, you can ask for Randy. He'll tell you where to park your trailer at, and he'll tell you what to do from there. Are you good? Yeah, I'm good. As long as you're happy with me, sir. He was like, what's your name? I said, Robert. He's like, all right, cool. So I pull up around there, man, and here comes Randy and the yard dog. So I pulled that old commercial with him. I'm like, are you Randy? Is your name Randy? He's like, yeah. I was like, that's the most trustworthy name to have. And I could tell dude seeing the fucking commercial because he started laughing. He was like, dude, you're fucking crazy. Some old guy. So I go, man, he tells me, you know, pick a trailer, drop the trailer here, one of the two, whatever. I guess you couldn't see the other hand, dude. I was like, you know, but I was doing that down here, so all you see is me going, meh. Okay. So I back up to the trailer, hook up to it, man, I go inside. I didn't get the right number, so I had to go back to the truck for the pickup number. As I'm coming back, I hear people screaming, "Rah!" And I hear like just, and I'm like, oh shit, it's going down, son. This is the end of me. Fucking, we had a good run. And I happen to look up, motherfucker's riding a roller coaster, man. I'm right next to fucking Busch Gardens, man. No shit. Yeah, that shit fucked me up when I heard that shit. All I heard is people screaming, and then some kind of like, what sounds like a plane. I don't know. Sketchy. So yeah, I fucking, oh fuck, there's a big ass roller coaster right there. Yeah, shit, man. So I thought I was gonna fucking bite it, man. But I don't know, the New York to Florida ratio is massive, dude. I don't know if like it's a part of the witness relocation program, or this is where fucking gangsters come to retire. Like, hey, I don't want to be a part of their life no more. I'll go fucking palm trees. I know that Kansas, for some reason, has a lot of like ex-mobsters. I read that somewhere, and I know that they like to send them to fucking Arizona too, which doesn't make sense, because that's like the last place you want to send somebody who's on the witness protection program, because if they do find them, they have plenty of places to bury them out in the desert, and then the old buzzards pick their bones. So I mean, I don't know. You know, if I was on the witness protection program, send me to Europe. Do they even have gangsters in Europe? I'm sure they do, but can the Italian mob reach you there is the question. How far is that reach? So, I don't know. That was funny, though. Dude came out the fucking security booth and, oh, yeah, put it up on the hill there. Like, oh, shit. Whatever you say, boss. Like, yeah, so whatever, man. So, but it's hot as balls. It's 99 fucking degrees in old sunny Florida. It's funny, man. There's like sand and shit everywhere. Like, I was walking through the parking lot, and there's just sand in the middle of the parking lot. So me having my chanclas on, what did I do? I walked through it. I'm a chancla rockin' motherfucker. Y'all know it, man. I'm flip-flopping in this bitch as much as I can. So yeah, that's what I got going on, man. Trying to get over to this scale, get my scale loaded. I am fucking starving. I haven't ate since this morning, and it's like 3 o'clock now. So last time I ate was like 7 this morning. I didn't really buy snack food. All I bought was dinner food. So like I have an ass load of dinner food, you know, my chicken, my pork, and my steak, and my shit like that. But as far as like lunch food, I didn't think of that. I never do. So I guess I could have bought some sandwich meats and some tortillas, and I really like doing that, making like the sandwich wrap deal. It's easy, man. You gotta fuck with no bread and shit. Slap that shit on a tortilla and get it on. But right on, man. Y'all have a good day. I'm gonna enjoy beautiful Florida. Wave to hot women. But I gotta suck in my gut like. So, y'all be good, man. I'm out later. You're my boy, Bruce. You're my boy, Bruce. Bruce, be down, son. You know what I'm saying? Ride or die, man. Either you could be down or you could be Bruce down. You know what I'm saying? What you want to be. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another edition of Night Chats with your host, Rock and Rob. Good evening, everybody. How y'all doing today? Today's been a long, crazy day. I've been all up through the guts of Florida. Well, the coast of Florida, because I came right in through, came right on down. So we are now in Reddick, Florida, at the TA. This is where we decided to stop at. We were on our way back to Troy, as I told y'all before. So I had a good time driving around Tampa, man. All that water and shit, man. This shit is beautiful to me, man. It is crazy. It's cool. I like it. I like it a lot. So I got someone told me they liked the night chats, man. They thought that shit was cool, so I figured I'd try it again, man. Good old night chats. I'm not driving this time, though. I am sitting, but it's still night, and I'm still chatting. So we all chatty in this bitch. But, yep. Man, I was thinking about something today. I was listening to Joe Rogan, my spirit animal, and he had Jocko Willink on his shit, man, and they were talking about crazy stunts and all that, and like them dudes that'll like go up to the top of fucking buildings and do backflips on the rails and shit and hang off from shit and all that crazy fucking shit that makes you feel funny from your balls all the way up to your throat, or your lady balls to your throat, just makes your anxiety scream and makes every cell in your body go, what the fuck? Yeah. So, you know, Jocko was a Navy SEAL, man. Decorated as fuck, man. Y'all can look him up. He's read a couple books. He was talking about how in the Navy and shit, you know, this was pre-war. So they would be on these ships and they'd be hanging off the cables off the side, dude, fucking doing pull-up challenges and shit. Why? Because, you know, they didn't have war to prove how manly they were, he said. So he was like, dude, at any given time, that cable could have broke, or if we would have let go, we would have been fucking dead. And I'm like, wow, you could die, like, falling from a boat? And I wonder why. And then, like, I remember my buddy Justin West, J Rebel, he was telling me, you know, that he was in the Navy, and he was telling me, he's like, dude, he was like, we were fucking around on the deck one day, we were throwing the football around, threw the football, dude went to dive for it, right off the fucking edge, dude, and never saw him again. And I'm like, goddamn, man, I wonder why. And I started Googling this shit up, man. As it turns out, them fucking ships are huge. Like, I went through Newport News, Virginia once, when I was working for Fit, dude, and I seen all of them goddamn ships, man. Floating fucking cities, man. That is no joke, man. Anybody in the Navy will tell you they're floating fucking cities, or anybody in the service, man, that is no fucking joke, dude. They're floating fucking cities. I've never felt so small and just insignificant as I have. And I'm from the highway looking at this shit going, god damn, that shit's fucking huge. So yeah, man, as it turns out, like, the deck is like 90 feet up, dude. So, you know, you're falling 90 feet. So that's like 2.5 seconds of free fall, dude, which is forever. I mean, you know, you're falling at like 50, 60 miles an hour at that point. So you hit the water at like 50 miles an hour. So if the fall doesn't kill you itself, if nobody happens to see you, they're not going to hear you. And it's not like you can look out in the ocean and be like, oh, there's somebody right there. Like, if they're not looking for you, they're not going to know. But, you know, they were talking about, I ended up Googling up a lot of shit, and this guy who was another Navy SEAL, I'm sorry, correction, a Navy diver, had said that when they do their trainings, they do their dives at 33 feet. Okay, these are Navy divers. Okay, these are Special Forces guys, Navy divers. This is what they train to do. They train to do this. Okay, they train to fall in a certain way to fall in the water, so it doesn't fucking kill them at 33 to 40 feet. That's half of what you're falling off of a fucking goddamn deck of an aircraft carrier. So, and it's not like it's a controlled fall. Usually when you fall off, it's an accident, you slip or you get pushed off, so now you're freaking the fuck out and you're flailing and shit like that. What usually happens when you fall, it's like hitting concrete. If you happen to actually survive the fall and you're in the water, hypothermia is a motherfucker. The chances of you actually being in warmer waters, like in the Caribbean or some shit, are like that. So there was a forum, there's people talking about cruise ships as well. So basically, if you're gonna fall off a boat, there's rules. First rule is, don't fall off the boat. Just, that's rule number, don't fall off the boat. But that's it. I mean, there is no rules. Don't fall off the fucking boat, man. Don't do it. Wouldn't recommend it. There's a lot of things I wouldn't recommend, man. And that's fucking one of them. Don't fall off the boat. So, but your hypothermia will fucking get you. Because, I mean, the water's cold as fuck. Your body cannot heat up the ocean because it's all like a volume thing versus you versus science versus just how fucking shit is. I mean, it's just the ocean's a cold motherfucker. Ask anybody from California, they'll tell you straight out. So yeah, I found it very fascinating because I want to go on a cruise, man. So that's like something I was like, well, what the fuck if I fall off? Like, I don't know, man. Kind of sketchy. But, that's actually not my fear of going on a cruise. My biggest fear of a cruise is that some of a bitch, sinking or some stupid shit. Like how Carnival kept on having all those deals where, like, the dude ran the boat up onto the land and then they were stuck on there and then fucking all kinds of crazy shit. So that's, falling off the boat ain't my problem, buddy. I tell you what, I'll hold on to that fucking rail deal of life. And yeah. So don't fall off the boat. I heard it first. But yeah, man, so we got to see some sights in Tampa. I got a text message from some lovely lady today, and I think she might have been slightly jealous of the fact that that I was saying that the Tampa chicks are hot, but they were hot. But do I think that maybe she should belong in Tampa too? She's on that Tampa level. Did I tell her that? No. Do I think that? Could be. And at this minute, she is now blushing and smiling because she watches these videos. Put you on blast. But that's all I've been listening to lately is podcasts, man. I haven't even been listening to fucking music anymore, man. Just podcasts, dude. Like, my brain is like a sponge, dude. I'm just trying to soak up as much shit as I can to the point where I'm just like, oh my god, it's too much. Like, I gotta shut off the radio and shut down everything. And so yeah, that's all I listen to, man. It's podcasts. Joe Rogan, Jocko Willinks, I haven't got onto like religious podcasts yet or anything like that to hear. I heard Ravi Zacharias is really good, man. That dude, he's trying to like bridge the gap between science and religion, and he's really off the wall. This dude is so smart and educated, the Mormons let him in the temple. They don't let outsiders in the temple. That is unheard of. Okay, trust me, I know I was Mormon. My sister is very, very Mormon in Provo, has a beautiful family. Everybody disses the Mormons, man, but the Mormons are really good people. Really smart, really family-oriented, dude. Really love Jesus, really love God, and dude, I'm telling you, it's educated. They're all the records keepers. If you look up at Ancestor.com, guess where they get all their shit from? The Mormons. They're the records keepers of the world, man. They got everybody. They got records on you, your genealogy. Doesn't matter if you're Catholic, Buddhist, fucking Satanist, goddamn Cthulhu worshiping motherfucker, it don't matter. You got some kind of a record here in America, they got it. They know it. They got that shit. They're on it. So a lot of people diss the Mormons, man, but I don't. Even though I'm leaning towards Catholicism, man, because I've been away from the Mormon church for so long, I can't give them what they want, you know. But I love and respect them, and that's how that goes. But where I was going with that shit. Ravi Zacharias. I haven't started listening to his podcast yet, man, but I'll get onto him too. I'm just too busy beating up on Joe Rogan's shit, man, because Joe Rogan's talking about shit that I talk about, dude. Like, the same shit that I talk about with y'all, like, he's talking about. And then the shit I want to talk about, he's talking about. And stuff that I know about, he knows about. And it's just, I'm into it, man. I'm fucking into it. So, definitely interested in podcasting. That's probably the next thing I gotta Google up once I'm done doing this video and getting this shit set up for y'all. Was to see how to get into podcasting. I mean, you know, Joe Rogan's already fucking famous. I mean, he was like, hey, listen to my podcast, and boom, he already has 100,000 motherfuckers going, he's awesome. But me, I'm just like, fat trucker wanting a podcast who wants to listen to me. My 17 subscribers, thank you guys. Still love y'all. Still love it. I think that'd be a lot cooler than doing what I'm doing now, because you can bring guests on, man. You can have all kinds of people. You can have all kinds of people, man, come on there, and it's different, you know, different subjects and shit. So find out more stuff to talk about. Don't fall off the fucking boat. But alright, man, good night, everybody. I'm gonna get this shit set up, get it posted, and go to sleep. Decided to use my Fitness Pal again to keep track of my calories, man. I gotta drink more water, cut my calories out, man. I gotta get back on this shit, man. I realized that the reason why I've been feeling like shit, I've been feeling kind of depressed lately, man. I've been really beating myself up, man, which I'm fucking known for, man. Let me tell you, I am an MMA fighter on myself when it comes to beating my own ass, dude. I fuck my shit up every time. Every time, dude. I beat the crap out of myself. So I think it's just because of poor nutrition. I just feel like shit. I've been eating like shit. I've been trying to get back into it, man, but I just, unfortunately, man, I've become so disgruntled with the trucking industry and this truck that I've made this truck into a cave or a cage or some kind of like vessel of shittiness that is just really bumming me out. So now I'm trying to like find comfort somehow and just trying to compensate, I guess, because I'm not a popular dude. I don't get text messages. I got like 2 people I talk to, 3, 4 on a good week. So it's not like, you know, my phone's blown up or I have somebody to have random good conversation with. I get my usual few texts from Jared a week with the occasional phone call bi-weekly. Trouble calls me, Matt, my mom. that's it. So it's not like I got people blowing up my phone and, you know, having all this interaction with people. But so it's just really hard to deal with that, like starting to weigh in. So I gotta nip that in the butt, man. I gotta stop doing it. And it all starts with nutrition, man. It all starts with eating proper food and getting off bullshit. And scheduling is a motherfucker. You know, it's hard to stick to a schedule when your life is completely random. Like, I was getting so bummed out when I thought about stop doing all these videos too, man, and just completely just disconnecting from everything. But I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna keep on toughing it out and making it happen. But that's what I've really been dealing with, man, is just trying to not let myself beat myself up and then not let myself overtake myself. So there's the truth. I just opened up to y'all. But man, I hope y'all are gonna have a good night, man, and had a good day. And tomorrow's a fresh day, man. And one thing I am thankful for is at least waking up and getting out of bed, man. Because, you know, when you got the doctor telling you that I wasn't gonna make it to 40 because of my sleep apnea, that shit tends to change your shit a little bit. So I don't know. For those of you prayer warriors, man, I could definitely use a prayer. Definitely a job prayer, man, because I submitted a couple resumes and never heard anything back. So, I mean, but then I found out my resume is a piece of shit, so I wouldn't fucking hire me either. I'm like, this piece of shit, he don't know what the fuck he's doing. But my sister corrected that, man, so we're gonna apply for a couple places. We're gonna try to do the Kuwait thing, and if that doesn't come back, I got another hookup for the Kuwait thing. And then if that doesn't work, then I know I just got hit from Ryder in Bolingbrook. They're looking for people home daily, dude. $60,000 a year, no weekends, benefits, fucking 401k, blah blah blah. They sent it to a text message on my phone, which was really weird, but whatever, man. I don't know how they fucking knew. Well, I guess I got a 630, so that makes sense. But I don't know. Love, peace, chicken grease, man. Keep that shit tight like prom night. Don't do anything I would do, which means all kinds of shit. So y'all motherfuckers just better sit your ass at home, because that's the safest thing for you. Later.